Good evening. It's been nearly 2 weeks since we first started bringing you exclusives on major mail delays at Canada Post. Since then, the problem appears to have gotten worse, a lot worse, in fact. Amanda Ferguson with the photo evidence you'll only see here on City News.
This one here, in each box, there's a roughly 250 to 400 pieces of mail that's weeks old.
These pictures taken by anonymous letter carriers and given to City News exclusively.
The evidence is there. Who took these pictures is anonymous.
They appear to show stacks of mail, weeks old, from inside two of Toronto's Canada Post depots. While they could substantiate the hundreds of complaints we've received from City News viewers, we cannot independently verify what they claim to show.
The case is we have 125 now walks that are not being staffed.
City News launched an investigation 12 days ago, and Canada Post has maintained there is no delivery issue.
Everyone's getting a daily mail service. There are pockets where we have had 1 or 2 days, but we adjust and ensure that we've got the staffing and the resources in place to get the mail out.
Since our stories on the mail delivery backlog began airing, the union says the pile of letters waiting to go out has doubled in some locations in Toronto. While the backlog grows, the union says the pressure on its letter carriers is reaching its breaking point. If they refuse mandatory overtime to cover missed routes, then they are reportedly being threatened with suspension.
We've got carriers crying.
One carrier tells us via email she's been on so many extra routes she's exhausted. And she's being investigated for mail delays that could get her a 5-day suspension. Canada Post says discipline is rare. Adding mandatory overtime is within the collective agreement.
Oh, hi, it's Amanda Ferguson calling from City News.
After 7 attempts by City News to get a comment from Lisa Raitt, the minister in charge of Canada Post, we got this statement. As Canada Post is an arm's-length organization responsible for their own business decisions, your questions are better suited for their media department.
I'm not surprised that this Conservative governments want to hide. They don't want to tell Torontonians or other Canadians that they are losing their postal service.
Lisa Raitt, she doesn't want to talk to you. And if you get a report from her, honestly, I'm going to buy you a lottery ticket.
And if you are still having problems with your mail delivery, City News wants to hear from you. Email us at news@citynews.ca. At Dundas and Bond, Amanda Ferguson, City News.